Hello, everybody. Welcome to lesson 5. We're going to be talking about gross pay, net pay, and deductions. So let's do some definitions first. Let's talk about gross pay. This is how much you make before deductions. Net income is what you will take home after the deductions are taken off. So this is like the paycheck. This is what's going into your bank account. Every time that you get paid in Canada, the government or your worker is going to take off some deductions. The formula that we're going to use to calculate net pay is going to be net pay is equal to gross pay minus your deductions. Deduction is money that is taken off your paycheck. So this will be subtracted off of your paycheck. Taxes are money from your paycheck that go to the government. Okay, so it goes to the government. Let's take a look at an example here. Using Hermione's paycheck below, determine her net pay for the week. So Hermione, usually some things on your paycheck are when the pay will begin, when it will end, and then we have the net pay is usually written on here, but since we're calculating it out, we're going to do that ourselves. Then we have our gross earnings. So this is an important number for us. Our gross earnings are $650.00. And then we have a bunch of deductions here. Okay. Um, so this is also really important. These are our deductions. Sorry, I'm just going to highlight that in a different color. So there's our deductions. And then we also have taxes, which is another form of deductions that is going to the government. So we want to determine the net pay. Okay, so to find the net pay, here's our formula. The net pay is equal to the gross pay minus the deductions. And so we need to total up the deductions first. So I'm going to just work on this over here. First, we're going to start off by calculating all of our deductions. And we're going to add them all up. So we have some union, some pension, and the total for that was 34. So whenever they're saying total, that means that they've added these two numbers together here. And that gives us 34.60. Then we also need to add up our government taxes. So these were all added up together to give us a total of $129.53. I'm going to also add that into our total deductions. Okay, so let's calculate that out. Everybody pull out their calculators. So we're going to go 3460 plus 129.53. This gives me a total deduction of $164.13. Okay, so let's calculate our net pay. So I'm going to bring this formula back down here. Our net pay, our net pay just give me a second here, guys. Okay, so our net pay is equal to our gross minus the deductions. And we always have to total up all of the deductions. So our gross earnings for the week were $650, and then our total deductions were $164.13. So I'm going to plug that in. Ooh. So I'm going to plug that in. We're going to go 650 minus 164.13. Let's go ahead and calculate that out. So 650 minus 164.13, $485.87. So the company, they paid you $650, but we have to take off our deductions. And so after we do that, what we're going to be taking home in our bank account is $485, $485.87. All right, let's do another one. Randy works 2 jobs. One of his jobs, he earns $325 a week and has deductions of $56.67. Federal tax of $13.12 and provincial tax of okay, we've got provincial tax of $9.55. CPP is $16.09, and EI is $4.14. So I always like to write my formula first. Net pay is equal to gross pay minus total, minus deductions. Now in the problem, deductions here, that means you're talking about union fees or benefit fees, whereas the tax is what's going to the government. So we still need to add all of these numbers up. So let's do our deductions. So we got 56, 67 plus 13.12 plus $9.55 plus 16.09 plus $4.14. Okay, let's add that all up. 56.67 plus 13.12 plus 955.55 plus 16.09 plus $4.14. So our total deductions are $99.57. Okay, the net pay is going to be, okay, so deductions, that's my deductions. My gross pay, this is my gross pay. So I'm going to go $325 minus $99.57. Minus 99.57. So we're left with $225.43 as our net pay. Okay, I've got one here for you to try on your own. We've got Rob, who is a dental hygienist. The gross pay is $75,000 per year. He pays the following deductions: $150 in CPP, $20 in EI, and $2,500,000 in income tax. What is his net income? Okay, so remember, everything that's highlighted in purple is going to be your deductions. Okay, so I'm going to write this out for you. Net pay is equal to your gross pay minus your deductions. And then everything that's highlighted in blue is going to be your gross pay. So I'm going to let you figure that one out, and then make sure you put your answer into D2L. Round your answer to the nearest hundredth.